In today's gospel, Jesus says in Matthew chapter 9, verse 15, in answer to the question posed to him of why John's disciples and the Pharisees fast a lot while his disciples do not. Can the wedding guests mourn as long as the bridegroom is with them? Greetings. I am Jose Crespo, parishioner of St. Catherine Labouré in San Diego. So in other words, what need do Jesus' disciples have of fasting when God in Jesus is present to them every day? But Jesus continued in the same verse of Matthew chapter 9, the days will come when the bridegroom is taken away from them, and then they will fast. Although they did not realize it at the time, Jesus was foretelling of his suffering and death, after which he would go back to the Father and no longer be with them physically. When that time came, then they would fast. Isaiah in the first reading speaks of the kind of fasting that was pleasing to the Lord. Isaiah said, the Lord did not wish the kind of fasting they were used to. The kind that involved a bowed head, putting on sackcloth, and lying in ashes. The people had asked in Isaiah chapter 58, verse 3, why do we fast and you do not see it? Afflict ourselves and you take no note of it. Well, this is why. Because instead, now Isaiah speaks of the positive and proactive kind of fasting that God prefers us to engage in. These words are as applicable to us as it was to the people in Isaiah's time. God is not pleased with people displaying long and sad faces while reciting endless prayers. Not that prayer is bad, but He would rather see our prayers manifested in the proactive feeding of the hungry, sheltering of the homeless, clothing of the naked, etc. If your type of fasting or prayer was of this new proactive type, you would be rewarded. Isaiah said in chapter 58, verse 9, you shall call, and the Lord will answer. You shall cry for help, and He will say, here I am.